to another episode of Miller's Menu here on YouTube. Today we have a sweet one. It is becoming summer, so that means fairs, festivals, and what? Funnel cakes. That's right, best part of summer is funnel cakes. And today I'm going to teach you how to do them right here on the Blackstone. They're actually pretty easy, so let's get into the ingredients. We'll fire it up and we'll be making funnel cakes in no time at all. Alright, I have the ingredient list in the description, but inside here we have milk, egg, and vanilla. Here we have some salt and some baking soda. We have regular sugar and then powdered sugar, flour to mix it all together. You're going to need a squirt bottle. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to take our flour. We're going to move our powdered sugar off to the side because we will not need it for a little bit. We're going to dump our sugar in, our baking soda and salt, and then we're going to take our milk and egg with some vanilla and pour it in there. And then we're just going to beat it around, and it's going to be very similar to making pancake batter. You just want it nice and a little bit runny, but no chunks of batter. So just beat it around. And there you are. You can see the consistency. It's nice and runny and there's no clumps in it whatsoever. You're going to take your squeeze bottle. We're going to pour it right in there. And I'll tell you the importance of this later. Alright, I've got the pan heated up to about 375 degrees. Put a couple inches of grease in there so when you make your funnel cakes you have room to flip it. So all you're going to do is put it in the squeeze bottle and squeeze it in there. When you make it without a squeeze bottle, if you just pour it in, it makes it too thick. So what you need is the squeeze bottle to make it nice and thin. And here we go. Just make circles and then connect it all. Alright, it's only going to take a couple seconds for it to cook up and brown on the bottom side. You flip it and then you're good to go. I use this Cubs spatula, A, because the Cubs are awesome, and B, because there's holes in the middle that allow the grease to fall through. If you have one of the bougie spatulas with all the holes in it, that would work too, but I don't, so this one works perfectly. And you're just going to kind of move it together, make sure that it's all touching, so when you go to flip it, it all comes up together. So if you don't have your grease at 375, if it's too high, it'll burn before the inside is done. If it's too light, it doesn't get crispy on the outside. It'll cook through, but it doesn't get crispy. So you really want it to get it to 375. I have a thermometer here that I hit it at. It doesn't have to be exactly 375, 365 to 380-ish will work too. Couple seconds and you see that it's starting to get golden brown on the bottom. We're going to give it a few more seconds and then flip it. Alright, couple seconds later, the bottom side is totally golden brown, so you're just going to slide your spatula over it or under it, grab it and flip. How perfect does that look? Golden brown. Just takes a couple seconds on the other side. We'll pull it out, drain it, and then put it on a plate, put some powdered sugar on it, and you've got yourself a fabulous funnel cake. The bottom side doesn't take near as long, so just a few seconds. Pull it up, let it drain, slide it onto a plate. That one fell apart, but we're all good because it tastes the same. All right, we got it slid around. We're gonna a plate. We got to put some powdered sugar on it. I don't have a strainer, so a grater will work perfectly for it. All you do is put it in the grater and shake. Now, how perfect does that funnel cake look? Let's try it. All right, we're back. We can't get out of here without tasting it. Before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the next one so we don't have to wait as long for the next one to be available. Pour that, you're good. Now, I have some celebrities with me. It's Memorial Day. We have a cookout going on, and they were more than eager to go ahead and start a taste test for us. So grab part of it and dig in.
All the taste of the fair without the carnies.
That's awesome.
without the $40
really
right
to pay for it to get there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I didn't have to vomit on a tilter roll or anything.
You make it sound like
It's
that's
awesome.
a bad thing.
It's really good.
Is it good?
It's awesome. It's really good.
Does it taste like a fair?
It tastes like a funnel, like a when you would get at the fair.
I agree.
I like how crispy it is too, because it's a little bit thinner.
Hold the plate while I say
alright.
my outro. So while they continue to dig in, I appreciate you watching episode of Miller's Menu. I'm Rusty Miller. That's Scott Miller, as you could probably tell, and Audra. And until next time, thanks for watching. We're out. Yeah, you don't want to ruin your goodwill to get free ones, do you?
Yeah, they were like tiptoeing.
I'm going to put this out cut at the end of it so they hear us. It takes like 8 intros.
Yeah, you think her Instagram stuff just happens?
She has like, I could do that with music over it and not talking. It's the talking that's, it's the intro. Once I start cooking, I never have outtakes. Really, Mr. Blower? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, when have you ever reached
Go for it.
Welcome back to another episode of Miller's Menu here on YouTube. Tonight we have a special video. It is summertime. What's left is to try this. Breaks off in nice little chewable bites.